Dr. John Dee, a towering figure of the English Renaissance, is celebrated as a mathematician, astronomer, astrologer, and advisor to Queen Elizabeth I, but his deepest legacy lies in his entanglement with the occult and the creation of Enochian Magick. Born in 1527 and active until his death in 1608 or 1609, Dee's life bridged the worlds of science and mysticism, leaving an indelible mark on Western esotericism. His story, a blend of scholarly brilliance and supernatural pursuit, continues to fascinate historians, occultists, and those intrigued by the unseen. Dee entered the world on July 13, 1527, in Tower Ward, London, to a Welsh family with modest means but ambitious ties. His father, Roland Dee, served as a gentleman's sewer at Henry VIII's court. Educated at St. John's College, Cambridge, Dee excelled in mathematics and astronomy, earning a bachelor's degree by 1546, and later studying in Europe with luminaries like Gemma Frisius and Gerardus Mercator. His intellect earned him a reputation as a polymath. He lectured on Euclid in Paris at age 20, advised navigators on England's imperial voyages, and amassed one of the era's largest private libraries, over 3,000 books and 1,000 manuscripts. Yet, his curiosity stretched beyond the empirical, pulling him toward the mysteries of alchemy, astrology, and divine communication. Dee's occult journey crystallized in the 1550s, spurred by a blend of Renaissance humanism and Christian mysticism. Early in his career, he faced suspicion, arrested in 1555 under Queen Mary I for calculating horoscopes deemed treasonous, though he was acquitted. His fascination grew under Elizabeth I, who ascended in 1558 and consulted him to choose her coronation date via astrology. Dee's library became a trove of esoteric texts, including works on Kabbalah, Hermeticism, and medieval grimoires. By the 1580s, his focus shifted from advising royalty to seeking direct contact with spiritual entities, driven by a belief that divine knowledge could unlock the universe's secrets. The pivot to Enochian Magick began in 1581 when Dee, frustrated by his inability to pierce the veil alone, met Edward Kelley, sometimes spelled Edwardkelley, Kelley, a 26-year-old scryer with a murky past, rumored to have lost his ears for forgery. Kelley claimed to see visions in a crystal ball, acting as Dee's medium to commune with angels. Their collaboration, fraught with tension and trust, spanned 7 years and produced the Enochian system. Dee meticulously recorded their seances in journals like Libri Mysteriorum, believing Kelley channeled celestial beings who offered a language and framework to converse with God's messengers. From 1582 to 1587, in settings ranging from Dee's Mortlake home to European courts, the duo developed Enochian Magick, a system rooted in a supposed angelic tongue delivered by entities like Uriel and Raphael. On March 10, 1582, Kelley's first vision revealed a 21-letter alphabet, its glyphs jagged and unearthly, followed by the Liber Loagaeth, a book of 49 by 49 grids in this language dictated over 13 months. Dee saw it as a tool for divine revelation, not sorcery, though its complexity stumped him. He transcribed but never fully deciphered it. In 1583, the angels introduced the Enochian calls, 19 invocations in the angelic tongue, to summon spirits and explore celestial realms, alongside a cosmology of 30 ethers or planes of existence. The system's name nods to Enoch, the biblical figure who walked with God, reflecting Dee's aim to reclaim pre-fall knowledge. Their tools included the Sigillum de Emeth, a wax seal engraved with angelic names, and a black obsidian mirror now housed in the British Museum, believed to focus spiritual energy. The pair's sessions grew intense. In 1587, an angel instructed them to swap wives, a command Dee reluctantly followed, straining their bond and ending their partnership soon after. In 1583, Dee and Kelley left England for Europe, invited by Polish nobleman Albrecht Lasky to Krakow, then bouncing between Prague and Emperor Rudolf II's court. Dee sought patronage to fund his work, pitching the Enochian revelations as a bridge to divine favor, but faced mixed reception, admiration from mystics, suspicion from Catholic authorities. In 1586, they were expelled from Prague after Kelley's volatile behavior, and Dee's occult reputation alarmed the church. They settled in Trebin, Bohemia, until the wife-swapping episode fractured their alliance in 1589. Dee returned to England penniless, finding his Mortlake library ransacked, while Kelley met a grim end, imprisoned and possibly killed in 1597, attempting escape. Back in England, Dee struggled under James I, whose Puritan leanings clashed with his mysticism. Appointed warden of Christ's College, Manchester in 1595, he faced hostility and financial ruin, selling off artifacts to survive. His final years were spent in poverty at Mortlake, where he died in late 1608 or early 1609, aged 81 or 82, buried in an unmarked grave beneath St. Mary's Church. His daughter, Catherine, cared for him as his once grand reputation faded, overshadowed by accusations of necromancy. Ironic, given his Christian intent. Dee's Enochian Magick endured beyond his death, rediscovered in the 17th century via his journals, preserved by Elias Ashmole. The Golden Dawn, a Victorian occult order, revived it in the 1880s with figures like S. L. MacGregor Mathers refining the calls for ritual use. Some claim successfully summoning entities. Others report psychological unease. Aleister Crowley later explored the ethers in 1909, documenting visions in The Vision and the Voice, cementing Enochian's place in modern magic. Skeptics argue it's Kelley's invention, pointing to his con man past, but linguistic analysis finds the Enochian tongue structurally unique, defying easy fakery. Dee's life inspired fiction. Shakespeare's Prospero and the Tempest may echo him, and modern media, from Doctor Who to comics like Promethea. His mirror and manuscripts are held in museums and draw occult enthusiasts. Historians see him as a Renaissance bridge between science and superstition, his Enochian work a testament to a mind unafraid to chase the divine, whatever the cost.